Perfect fit for someone like Sanjay Dutt because there are so many shades to his personality.
I'm just happy that I'm in a film that's made on Sanjay Dutt. The opportunity was awesome, and I hope that I've not let down the opportunity.
What's your all-time favorite Sanjay Dutt movie?
Naam, Khalnayak, Vastav, Munna Bhai. He's got so much of color. Rajkumar, Hirani and Abhijat, Joshi are what they are is not because they're blessed or they're gifted. You know, they work so hard. Everything has logic. Everything has been worked out so minutely. That's why it seems so simple and effortless. Namaskar, this is Ranbir and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
You know, many would say that I think you're a perfect casting as well. I'll give you a reason for that. Because many a times actors, they tend to be a bit apprehensive about their personal image in terms of that we don't kiss on screen maybe, and we don't want to be portrayed as maybe we are doing drugs, so that can be like a bad influence on children or youngsters. We don't want to cater to that. Some actors, they're not comfortable maybe just expressing physical intimacy on screen or just letting themselves go. The idea is that you have done so many films and you are an artist basically who can just stand naked, who has the guts to stand naked literally as well. You've done it, so that's another story altogether. So that is something that makes you a perfect fit for someone like Sanjay Dutt because there are so many shades to his personality. Did you ever think from that perspective that just letting yourself go as an artist? And
No, you know, to be honest, I don't take myself that seriously as an actor. You know, I understand that this is entertainment, and apart from the artist intellectual side of my process, I'm just happy that I'm in a film that's made on Sanjay Dutt, you know, and I will just make sure that I don't make a mockery out of it. Yeah, and I look at it that way, you know, the opportunity was awesome, and I hope that I've not let down the opportunity.
okay, and what's your all-time favorite Sanjay Dutt movie?
In the years that he's done?
Yeah.
So many, man. Naam, Khalnayak, Vastav, Munna Bhai. I loved him in like his David Dhawan series with Govinda, you know, Hasina Man Jayegi, all those films. He's got so much of color, you know. I loved him in a film he did with my father called Hatiyar. Have you seen that?
Yeah. It was a big hit at that point of time.
Yes. Yeah, so this one Atish,
Yes.
you know.
Very stylish.
Yeah. I even liked him in that films like Yodha and all those films, you know, while growing up.
Yalgar, I think, was presented very nicely.
I loved him in Yalgar. He looked amazing in that. And you know, like stories like we used to hear that Sajan, of course, his cult film, that, you know, he used to go to New York just to get a haircut. You know, that look in Sadak he got from New York.
Yes.
He went to a barber there and got it. So, and that cross earring that he used to wear, you know, there was a cross. We tried that in the film also.
Oh, okay.
His boots, his suits were stitched specially from this Italian suit maker. So very shocking person, you know, very, very shocking person.
Now, you mentioned about Raju sir, and he's someone who just spends so much of time, he and Abhijat, in terms of writing, because ultimately you are, I think, taking yourself lightly as an artist. There are a lot of people who can write a lot of stuff about your entire process of acting. Both of them, they work so hard on writing in terms of be it the screenplay and the dialogues and the situations that I don't know, you know, if you read any of the screenplays of 3 Idiots or whatever, they've been to New York and रात में 4 बजे कहीं टहलने जा रहे हैं, वहाँ पर कोई scene crack हो रहा है, कहीं पर बैठ के कोई scene crack हो रहा है. When you work with someone like him, with the sort of dedication that he has, the madness that he has for movies, how is that experience for you?
Amazing. I mean, Rajkumar, Hirani and Abhijat, Joshi are what they are is not because they're blessed or they're gifted. You know, they work so hard. You know, it's constant working, constant questioning. You know, to write a great Indian commercial script, you know, with that sensibilities is the hardest thing to do. You know, it's easier to write, say for an example, a wake up set than say a Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. You know, because it's a character driven, you know, you're making good cinema. But when you make what Mr. Rajkumar Hirani has been doing over the years, making such big commercial hits, there's a lot of work that goes. It's not कि अच्छा commercial cinema है तो हम गाना डाल देंगे या ये action डाल देंगे या comedy डाल देंगे. Everything has logic. Everything has been worked out so minutely. That's why it seems so simple and effortless. You know, there's a lot of effort that has been put to make it look effortless. And I was privy to it, you know. I got the privilege to be in the whole process of, you know, making the script better and writing. And they were inviting suggestions from anyone who heard it. Any criticism, they didn't kind of say that, oh, we are the makers of Three Idiots and Munna Bhai and PK, it was welcome. My daddy used to tell me that my grandfather, when he used to make movies, he used to edit all night, and then he used to wake up my grandmother and call the watchman and everyone who works at RK Studios and show them rushes and ask them, what do you think, is this working, is this not working? Because see, filmmaking is not dictatorship. It's a medium that has to be enjoyed by a large audience, and it's such a reaction-based medium that there are a lot of filmmakers who shy away from showing their material or getting criticism on it. But great minds know that the more if you make people happy, collections and all will follow. But to make people happy is very important, and I think Rajkumar Hirani lives with that notion that I want to make every person happy through his films. Namaskar, this is Ranbir and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.